Hello and welcome to Crooked House Gaming. Today we'll be focusing on the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy-style challenge in The Sims. It takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge and I'll put links to them in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any episodes of this History Challenge. Aurora is working on her repair skill. She is going to need to know how to repair things. She's not guaranteed that she is going to marry into the wealthy class. Robert is working on his logic, because in the Renaissance we need one sim to have their logic skill maxed out at level 10. Ilsa had the highest logic with logic level 4, but now she is passed on. Robert halfway to level 4. He is the one in the family with the highest logic skill. Pranov is here from the land of the dead. He is joining Robert playing chess. A few things or two that I learned in the land of the dead that I could apply here in the land of the living, Robert, if you'd like to learn them. I've learned so much from you, Pranov. I would welcome anything. You know where Ilsa went? She didn't arrive in the land of the dead. We all went to greet her, but she wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about, Pranov. She died yesterday on Life Day. Where else would she go if she didn't go to the land of the dead? Hello there, granddaughter. I'm your grandfather, Pranov. Pranov was your grandmother's third husband, Aurora. Such a sad day, grandfather. We were supposed to start planning for a wedding, but it seems that we're going to be planning for a funeral. Can't believe you're cheating, father, and against a dead man. I'm going off to do my extra credit. I can't continue to watch you cheat. You were cheating against me? I can't believe that. Why would you cheat against me? You have the advantage of being alive. No, you're playing a pretty hard game here, Pranov. Just as Pranov won the game, Robert realized he has to actually work today, even though there is a funeral that is planned. He should be back in time for the funeral. Aurora has a way with the ghosts, convincing them to help her with her homework. Pranov is coming in here to help Aurora. Elsie has woken up rather hungry, remembers stories of one of her relations waking up and dying of starvation, so she doesn't want to add to those family stories of another symbolist dying of starvation when they wake up. She's checking to see if there are any dirty plates left over from the Life Day party before she goes and gets herself food. Luckily, there is some boiling frog hot pot that was made for the Life Day celebration. We're going to be having the family over for a funeral today. I'm sorry that we aren't going to be burying the bodies more important than me going to the seamstress to have a fitting on a dress. I'm glad that you understand that. It's just breaking my heart, mother. I had hoped today was the day of my wedding. I haven't even finished building your wedding arch. I couldn't possibly have the wedding today. Your marriage would be cursed if I don't have a wedding arch. I didn't know that a wedding arch had to be built for my wedding, mother. Oh, so many traditions I have to learn. I should probably write this all down. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to make this wedding arch. Before the funeral, I can do a little bit more work on that wedding arch. Mother told me that her marriage to my father was cursed because the wedding arch wasn't created properly. I don't want that to happen to Elsie. Aurora hears the school bell. She was studying for her exam. My grades are better. Maybe I'll attract a better quality of suitor. I want to have the best options possible. Bea Boxhead, who has followed Ilsa to the land of the dead. Elsie has just received a missive that Bea Boxhead will not be able to cater the funeral event. This is horrible, horrible news. I guess I'll have to be cooking food for the funeral event. Hopefully it won't taste that bad. Bea was an excellent cook. I should probably go over there and talk to some of the Boxheads to see who's a good cook who could possibly take her place when we have events. So the meal that she made is excellent. Father, did you hear the news that Bea Boxhead has joined grandmother in the land of the dead? It really bugs me that all of the people that I knew are going to the land of the dead. Dying and going to the land of the dead is a grand adventure. I heard it's getting really populated over there. Who do you talk to that's in the land of the dead that's giving you all this news, Father? Grandmother's first husband, Og. Pretty informative. Didn't notice that a lot of ghosts haunt our house. Do you think that's normal? People say ghosts are monstrous, but I think our ghosts are pretty helpful. The tax collector has come and has dropped off the bill quite high. It's about 5,000 simoleons. It's 1,000 simoleons more than it normally is. Lise hears the bell on the bill collection box being rung by the tax collector. She is going out there to pay the bills. She doesn't have to worry about that while she's worrying about the funeral. Father, what are we going to do with all of grandmother's paintings? Should we have an art event and sell grandmother's last paintings to make money for the family? I think that would be a really brilliant idea. You might be able to mark up the prices higher than your grandmother normally marked them up. I should probably take care of the chickens because Elsie is working on making food for the funeral. I'm sure Lise is busy doing things for the funeral. Lise has paid the bill, and that has brought the family fortune down to 64,000 simoleons. She is rather shocked. Oh, Mother, I can't believe the size of the bills. They're bigger than they were when you were alive. We do need to bring out the items for the funeral. Lise has purchased the memorial table. Because Ilsa has been reborn, we don't have the option to put her portrait in the memorial frame, but Lise did find an appropriate portrait of her mother that was drawn when she was young. It's a little bit faded with time, but it was her mother's favorite rendering of her. We do need to purchase a podium. We'll put that over here. We will put the memorial where Pranov's memorial was. The gravestone was carved and brought to the house. Her mother liked blue, so she is purchasing a flower wreath with a blue ribbon. She is going to put away the selling table because she doesn't feel that that is appropriate at the funeral. And she was able to find some flowers in a blue vase from the wandering merchant. I'm so glad that you're here, Benedict. Grandmother would be so happy to know that you came to her funeral. Grim Reaper has shown up and he seems pretty sad. I don't know why he's here. Nobody invited him. Lisa's come into the house and she hears the voices of guests. She thinks it is good time now to start the funeral. She's going out to the podium. Everyone come out. We'll start the funeral event. Mother requested in her will that we all have a moment of silence to think about Mother's life and all of the things that she gave to us and contributed. Bea Boxhead didn't go directly to the land of the dead. She came to attend Ilsa's funeral. Ragnar, I can't believe that the Reaper is actually attending his mother's funeral. I wanted to have a lighthearted eulogy. She requested we think about all the joy that she's taking with her from the land of the living, bringing it to the land of the dead, and how none of us will be as happy as we were when she was in our lives. Robert is finally out of his work clothes and he's come outside to listen to his wife giving the sad eulogy. Robert sees that Isla's in the back of the crowd. He's going over to give his condolences. Don't look over to the left, but the ghost of one of the Boxheads is here. Don't joke with me about that. I was just thinking about how Bea Boxhead can't cook for this event. All right, though. I was able to cook a few items. I should probably go put them out. She's found her pad thai and she's found the tuna casserole that her sister made. Elsie is rather sick. It looks like she's broken out with spiral. She's just putting it off as being sad because of the loss of her grandmother. She's calling all of the funeral guests to the meal. Lise realizes she can't eat a thing. She is too sad about her mother's passing. She's going out to spend some time with the gravestone. Here's to you, Mother. Elsie is coming out to offer her condolences to her Uncle Haas. Can't believe that Mother is gone. I thought that Mother would live forever. She looked so healthy the last time I saw her. Elsie's lighting a candle for her grandmother. The guests have all come out to the Cymbalus family graveyard. They are all mourning out. Aurora has just returned home from school. She is rather hungry and she sees that her mother has baked a cake for the funeral. It's in her grandmother's favorite color. It's very sweet that Mother made a cake for grandmothers going away to the land of the dead. Oh, it looks like someone put my taco casserole out for the funeral. I hope they enjoyed it. Grandmother was so loved. Look at all of the people crying their little hearts out for grandmother. Hello there. I'm Elsie Cymbalus. Pleasure to meet you. What's your name? Hi, I'm Olga Cymbalus. So you're here to mourn grandmother? Yes, I was hired by the family as an additional mourner in case nobody showed up. It looks like you don't need me. I can't believe the amount of people that grandmother knew and they're all crying. So I guess your services weren't really neat, but it's sweet I got to meet you and that you're related to me. The tears that I'm going to cry are real because it seems that Ilsa was related to me. Oh, I'm sorry that you just found out that my grandmother was related to you. Oh, grandmother, you won't be at my wedding. I just realized that. Lisa's doing her best to try to follow the wishes of her mother. No one seems to be following along with the activities. Oh, wait, Bea, you're dead. I'm sorry that you passed away. Postpone going to the land of the dead to come to this funeral. Aurora can't bear to be around all of the people who are crying. She's just too sad herself to be around other people who are sad. I really should be more mature and go out to be part of the funeral activity. I really regret not taking part in my grandmother's funeral when I'm older if I don't go out there. At least talk to a few of the relatives. That doesn't seem to be bothering Robert, though, he's not talking to anybody. He's been sleeping through most of this funeral. Elsie went in the house looking for her sister because she didn't see her out at the family graveyard. Can't wait for this funeral to be over. I can go see a shaman about my sickness. Maybe Mother has an herbal remedy that I can take after this funeral to get rid of whatever I caught. I think Father got sick at work and brought something home. Isla's in the back, punching on the leather bag, trying to get her anger out at her mother leaving her in the land of the living. She's mad that her mother won't invite her to any more Hava parties. She's mad that her mother won't be at her son's wedding. She's mad that her mother won't see the amazing amount of money that she'll make. She's mad that her mother doesn't know that she's actually part of the magic community and that she knows how to cast spells. You're not going to be able to know any of this stuff anymore, Mother, because you're in the land of the dead. You only come out at night and I'm usually sleeping, so I can't even yell at you about not being in my life. I'm so mad at you, Mother. I'm picturing your face on this leather sausage bag. I'm gonna punch this and think of you, Mother. Lisa's not dealing with her grief the same way her sister is. I'm gonna have to buck up and recover after this funeral's over and focus on working on my daughter's wedding art, one thing at a time. I hope the funeral was good enough for you, Mother. You're probably looking down on me saying I even was a failure at making your funeral and how Isla would have done a better job at giving you a funeral fitting of you. And I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our crooked house. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow the Symbilis family on their journey through the Renaissance, it really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.